Welcome everybody, and thank you so much for joining us here today for this guided yoga session with breath. My name is Tietarious.
And I am Seraphina Skye.
And we have been together for over 20 years, and we are both Yoga Alliance Yoga Teacher Certified and Pranayama Breathwork focused on here. Now today here, before we begin, you want to go ahead and get your yoga mat, find a spot somewhere on the floor. If you want to get your yoga block or yoga blocks, you can. Yes. They are not needed for the session today. Of course, you can always use the wall or chair for balance here as well.
So what we're going to get started with this yoga practice is we're going to start with connecting with our breath. So go ahead and get comfortable, and you can soften your gaze or close your eyes. You're going to sit up with your spine tall, rest your hands on your lap or on your knees with your palms open to receiving. And we are going to start with yogic breathing, 3-part breath called Dirga breath. And you're going to go ahead and put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And with this 3-part breath, you're breathing in belly, ribs, and chest. And when you're exhaling your chest, ribs, and belly. And every time that you are going to be inhaling, you're inhaling belly, ribs, chest, that space, that possibility, that peace. And as you're exhaling, you're releasing and letting go of the opposite direction. So we're going to take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Last one, really make it intentional. Let go, release, and just know that when you're breathing, the breath is your bridge to home and your safe space. And it's your connection to yourself and just the power of the breath.
As that breath is going on as well, you can feel the physical body moving, but you can also feel the energy. You can also feel the heat or the warmth occurring there as well within that body, as Seraphina was saying here also. So we're going to take one big breath in. Now on that sigh, go ahead and open up your eyes. Now we're going to start off here within our necks, nice and safe and warmed up here. Put your chin to your chest. We're going to go ahead and roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Roll the head nice and slow to the back. Nice big stretch. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin back to chest. And we're going to pause. We're going to reverse it. Left ear to left shoulder. Head to the back. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin down to chest. Slowly raise the head back up to your neutral position. We're going to go ahead here, just kind of wiggle out your hands, wiggle out the wrists, kind of move it around on here as well. We will be going from standing to sitting throughout this session here as well. Now, we're going to go ahead, just as the breath rises, just as the body rises here as well, we're going to all rise here together. So as you rise on up, we're going to go into what's called our Tadasana or a mountain pose. So feet are about shoulder width apart, hands nice and wide out here, chest up. Your feet are firmly planted in the earth, in the ground. They are rooted in that solid foundation. Now what we're going to do is take a deep breath in, raising your hands above your head all the way up. And as you breathe out, bring hands to prayer. Hands back out to your mountain pose or your Tadasana. Take another deep breath in, hands above the head. Breathe out, hands come to prayer. Back to the side of your mountain pose. One more deep inhale in, hands above the head. Hands down to prayer. As you breathe out, hands back to your side in your mountain pose, and just stay here for a minute. And just really feel the firm base and the solid foundation you have. Just the earth and the ground beneath you. You know, and as Seraphina and I were saying, we do a lot of couples focus here as well. So if you are here as a couples today, you can lightly just have your hands lightly touch. Not just squeeze, just light touch on here as well, just to feel the energy that is shared between the two of you here as well. Take one more breath in and breathe it out. Go ahead now, bring your feet to center and close together. And Seraphina is going to lead us on this next one.
Right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go into half Sun Salutation. So you're going to go ahead and inhale, reach up to the sky. And then you're going to go ahead and forward fold. Exhale. You're going to inhale, halfway lift, and then you're going to go ahead and exhale, forward fold. And then you're going to go ahead and inhale up to the sky, and then you're going to exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway, exhale, forward fold. We're going to do it again. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Now when we're down here, let's just take a few breaths here. And if you want, you can be down like this, or you can sway and just really feel that release.
There is no perfect here. It's what's right for your own body, what feels good for your own body. If you can touch the floor, great. If your hands are here, if your hands are like Seraphina, this is your own body and your own journey, your own comfort zone.
Last breath, what we're going to go in and do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to rise up, and you're going to inhale, and you're going to grab your left wrist and you're going to go right to the right side and really feel that stretch.
And maintain your feet on the ground, that nice solid earth. Maintain your balance and your alignment on there.
Breaths here.
Really use that breath. Breathe in, breathe out.
All right, and now return to center. We're going to switch sides. Now you're going to take your left and go to your right wrist and go to the left. And really feel that stretch.
Oh,
I feel that.
I had a few pops there myself.
So this is just a really great way to just stretch.
And we're going to do 5 nice breaths, and if you can, on the exhale part, see if you can go a little further even on the exhale. So take a breath in and breathe out. Breathe out. Take 3 more breaths in and out at your own pace there. One more deep breath in, breathe it out.
Alright, now you're going to go ahead and return to center. Go into the mountain. And now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into goddess pose. So what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to turn your legs out, your feet like this, and you're going to bend. Go into cactus.
And if you notice, as Seraphina was saying, if your feet can only go 45 degrees, great. If they can go 80, that's great as well. If your feet can ideally go the full 180, fully sideways, that is ideal on there. But again, it's at your own pace as well.
And then what you're going to do is once you have your feet to your desired comfort, you're going to go ahead and you're going to lift up so your heels are off the mat. And it's okay if you can't go all the way down, that's fine. You do what you're comfortable with. You're going to keep your arms out into cactus. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to bring in to prayer. So cactus and prayer for the breaths.
So breathe into prayer. Exhale the cactus. Breathe into prayer. Exhale the cactus. And the cactus, really put the chest out, really squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Inhale the prayer. Exhale the cactus. Inhale the prayer. Exhale the cactus. One more, Seraphina, take us.
All right, inhale the prayer. Exhale the cactus. And now go ahead and release onto the mat. And then What you're gonna do is now you're gonna forward fold down. Now, what you can do is you can stay down like this, or if you want to do more of a bend with your legs bent, you can go down.
If you have to use a block, like I have to sometimes out here, totally fine here as well. And as Seraphina was saying, find your own comfort zone. If it's your head, great. Your hands, your forearm, whatever your own comfort might be.
Woo, I'm feeling that stretch.
But we're going to take here 7 breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Really use that fire. If you can, ideally inhale the nose, exhale the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Breathing with 2 more breaths. Keep your balance, as Ashley's showing here too. She's nice and aligned. Her feet are flat on the ground. A nice solid foundation on there too. Keep using that breath on there. There we go. Okay, last breath in. Exhale. Now this next breath in, slowly come back all the way up. Bring your feet back to shoulder width and back to our mountain pose or our Tadasana. And let's just stay here for a few breaths in a moment right here. Continue to really use that breath like that mighty furnace, like that engine, like that heat within.
Now on this last breath, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. And you're gonna go ahead and we're doing a standing heart opener, where your hands are clasped behind your back, opening up your chest to receive that love, that connection to self.
You can really push those hands against your spine to your comfort zone to really make that chest stand out much more as well, but maintain your steady base in your feet.
Take a few more breaths here. Really opening up that chest. Breath. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into chair pose. So with your feet out like Tietarious has, we're going to go ahead and sit like you would in a chair. So you're going to go ahead and squat with your bum down and your arms out.
Now, important here is always keep the knees kind of behind those toes. If you can get your hands up 45-degree angle, that is ideal on here, but nice and deep, whatever your own chair pose is, your feet should be less than shoulder width, as Tara was saying. And then Seraphina, lead us some breath.
Yeah, so go ahead and inhale. Inhale. And you can inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, vice versa, whatever you're comfortable with. We'll take 2 more breaths here. One. All right, now slowly we're gonna go down into forward fold and just let it release.
Just let everything go, let everything be loose. And again, if you can touch the ground, great. If you want to swing, that's great. Just really give love to that spine and that back.
And yourself, each other, you're doing this together. You may not be physically touching, but you're here together. Feeling that energy. A few more breaths here. Alright. Next one. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly rise up. And we're gonna go ahead and transition to the floor.
So carefully go ahead and sit on the floor in your own safe manner that is on here. And now we made it to the floor. Some will love the floor, some like standing.
I like the floor.
We get our floor on here as well. And Seraphina, what's gonna be our first off for
So
you?
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a seated fold. So go ahead and come down, and you can try to touch your toes, whatever that looks like. You can extend, whatever your comfort level is, but this is really great, especially because we've been doing a lot of legs. So this is just really stretching out the legs.
And here you want to try to have your feet pulled back, toes up on here.
Flexed, yeah.
Right? And you want to, on the exhale, try to go a little deeper if you can. We're just going to do about 5 deep inhales and exhales here. And one additional yoga practice we do here is, yin yoga is another
so
practice. But in yin yoga, we try to hold each pose for about 5 minutes, using the breath to really get dynamic stretching. But just here today, just gonna take about 3 more deep breaths in and out. Seraphina, want to do some for us?
Yep. Everybody just inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to transition into boat pose.
Now as we transition, slowly breathe out as we come up, nice and slow, nothing too fast here. And then the boat pose. Now, again, if you're an individual, we'll do a boat pose in a minute. If you are a couple and you want to try maybe a little challenge, you can always have your feet, if you can turn a little sideways on here, if you are a couple, and you can go ahead and do your boat pose with your legs up and your feet touching on here. That's a fun boat pose on there as well. Your hands on your side. If you don't want to do it as a couple, then we just do our regular boat pose too. But yoga is about being fun.
Yes.
And finding that variation as well.
perfect
And if you can connect, you connect 2 here on here. But let's work on those abs on there.
Yes.
Seraphina, one of these from the setup and the variations.
Yes. So what you want to do is you want to sit up like this and have your spine tall, angled, and you can have your legs out like Tietarious has straight, or you can modify with them bent. You can have your hands on the mat, but if you're feeling good, you can also have them out like this. But the boat pose really does help for balancing and trust and presence.
So deep breath in and out. In and out. Release that breath. Deep in and out. 2 more. In and out. Last one. In, out. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Release back to the ground on there.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our supine twist. So this is just really great for that stretch because we've done a lot of movement with the legs, but you're going to go ahead and you're going to lay down on your back and you're going to bring your knees to your chest. And then you're gonna have your arms out and you're gonna take your knees the opposite side. So we're gonna go to the right side and then take your head and bring it over to the left, opposite.
And it's really important here that you keep your left shoulder blade on the ground.
Yes.
So don't move your left shoulder blade on the ground when your knees are to the right. And we're just gonna take a few breaths here. Deep in.
Acting with that breath is just so important.
Really enjoy this moment.
Last breath. All right, you're gonna return to the center. And now we're gonna go the opposite side. So bring your knees over to the left, and then you're going to look over to the right. And if you're touching, that's fine.
Again, keep those shoulder blades on the ground and continue to use that breath. If you feel any pain, that's not a good thing.
No.
Right? Slight discomfort, that's okay, but any pain, it's not a good thing either on your body, so let's for your body as well. Another deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Come back to center.
And what you're going to do is now with your knees up, we're going to do what's called happy baby. happy baby because it's a lot of release and tension, but you're gonna go ahead and lock your arms and grab your ankles.
Now in here there are variations depending on your own flexibility. If the best you can do is put your hands and ankles as Seraphina is doing, that's fine. You can also put your hands on the outsides of your feet, or you can take your 2 index fingers, put them on your big toe here as well. So there are some variations.
Absolutely.
But I have my 2 fingers on my toe, Seraphina has it on her ankles, but really keep the upper body straight. Really nice opening up right there in the hips and the groin area. You have the feet facing the ceiling is your main thing there as well. Now for this one, we're going to do nice 7 breaths in and out. Four more. Last one, deep one all the way in. Breathe out. Slowly bring your feet back to center. Slowly bring your knees to your chest. Roll out your ankles if you need to. And then slowly rock or sit your way back up to center. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead into our next one on here, which is everyone's kind of favorite. We're going to do our
Savasana, which is just, we've done a lot in our practice today and a lot of movement, and now it's the time for you to think yourself, think your body. So go ahead and get comfortable, whatever that looks like. I mean, you can grab a blanket, you can grab a pillow, but really this time is about to connect with yourself. So go ahead and lay down your body slowly. And open your palms to receive.
And oftentimes, this is so hard for so many people. It's to let go, to be still, and to be in silence. And people just want to skip it. They just want to go faster and faster and go to the next thing. But it's so important we allow our mind, body, and souls to have that stillness, to have that silence. So we're not going to talk here for the next 2 minutes. Just kind of enjoy the music, enjoy your breath, and enjoy your experience here. Continue to use your breath. Continue to remember what you did here today. Remember, this is always in your power as well.
And if you are together as a couple here, this is a great time to just have that connection and just touch and just thank your partner for this time, space together.
You don't have to squeeze hands even.
No.
You know, it's a couple. You know, typically the man's hand will be underneath because they're a little bigger, heavier. You just put the other hand directly on top of the palm here as well.
going to take a deep breath all the way in. Sigh it out. One more deep breath all the way in. Sigh it out. Now, we're still going to lay here, but very slowly, right? Start moving the wrist, the fingers, the ankles. Move it around a little bit. Do a stretch if you need to a little bit on there as well here for a moment.
And then you can roll over to your side, whatever side looks like, and just give yourself a big squeeze and a hug. Just leave yourself for this. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and slowly rise up to seated.
And then we'd like you to go ahead and close your eyes here for a moment. And we're just going to go ahead and connect our breath and our minds and just that gratitude and the humility and what brought you here today. What did you experience throughout this today? How do you feel now throughout this practice on here? And what we're just going to do is on here, or most of you might have heard, it's called box breathing or square breathing. It's a very common one out there. Seraphina is going to kind of lead us in 3 rounds of this here with our eyes closed.
Yeah, so you're going to go ahead. It's called box breathing because it's 4-part breath. So ideally, you're going to want to breathe in through your nose, 4 to 6 seconds. Hold it at the top, 4 to 6 seconds. Exhale through your mouth. Hold. And you're going to go ahead and repeat that cycle. Now, ideally 6 to 8 cycles to get the full effect, but really it helps calm the mind, produce clarity. So we're going to go ahead and inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Hold. And I just want you to breathe in and remember breathing in that light, that presence, that peace, that joy. And when exhaling, that stress melting away and leaving your body.
We're going to do one more together here. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Your eyes still shut. Return back to your natural breath. Take one deep breath in, bring our hands overhead, eyes still shut. On your exhale, slowly bring your hands down to heart center and open your eyes. Just take a moment to look around as you see how your body is. Right? And we're so just grateful for being on this journey, whether you're an individual, whether you're a couple, maybe you have a child or children, as we do here ourselves. Life can be so busy, but it's so important that you take that time for your own self, and you share that space if possible, as a couple here as well.
And just always remember that you can always connect to your breath, and just using that as your superpower for your inner healing. Thank you so much for joining us for this practice. Sending you abundance in love, light, and life.